So this place is very proliferate with jasper, mostly brown and gold, but sometimes you can find blue stringers running through it accordingly to what I've heard. So we're going to look for only the best pieces and probably show you that. But just so you get an idea how prolific this place is, here we are parked, and you can see right here there's already agate pretty much everywhere you go. It's just pieces of red and orange agate, or jasper rather. Everywhere you go, it's just everywhere. So we're going to be looking for some nice pieces, special stuff, and we'll tune you in if we find anything like that. This place is just loaded with, oh, don't waste your drinking water. Zach found some agate here. I found some tri-colored rock with green and red and yellow. So we're only looking for the best pieces here, but there's just a ton of stuff. It's going to be hard to choose. Everywhere you look, there's agate, so you can't go wrong. You'll find a lot of where they started to make an arrowhead, and then something didn't go right and they threw it down and just gave up. So there's a lot of this here. You'll find tons and tons of partially made arrowheads, but it's just so prolific. I mean, everywhere you look, there's something interesting. Kind of an agate. They're just everywhere. Here's another one. Got some green and gold. Little pile right here I created, just going through looking to see if there was anything cool. There is, but I'm getting picky, so we'll keep looking. I've been working a few minutes and I've already pulled out that big pile there, but found a piece here. It has kind of a bluish hue to it up on the top. I heard that there's some with blue stringers. Here's a kind of a plumy piece that I found. I have to cut it to see if it's anything interesting. Then here's some green, a bit of green there. You can see that. Got some green and gold. And found this interesting shape here. Looks kind of like a star. It's just a curiosity piece. And then this piece here, it's got some, it's very agate, and it's got some depth to it, so that could be an interesting piece. Here's a piece with some agate and red. I got that side wet. Kind of a neat piece. You can see there. This one has kind of a fiery look inside. Kind of see that little fiery bit in there. It's kind of cool. Hopefully that'll show up in the film. And then more of this multicolored stuff. There's just tons of this stuff here. But I'll let you know if I found anything else. We found a couple pieces of carnelian. Oh, this is the material that I got from Lavic. I've given a few pieces away, but this is the majority of it. And we'll go through and take a look at some of these pieces here. This one here is pretty interesting. It almost looks like a worry stone, kind of. Pretty cool. This is not polished or anything. This is just the way I found this Jasper chip on the ground. Kind of cool. I think I just leave it like that. I kind of like that. It's kind of cool. You can see there's a few here that look like they might be some chips from something somebody was working on in the area. The one thing, I always look at the chips because you can see this is brachiated. That's not even polished or anything. That's just the way I picked it up off the ground. How cool is that, huh? That is really neat. Here's a plain piece I picked up, but it just had some chips on it, and I thought
looks kind of cool. But a lot of times these chips are really colorful and pretty. I mean, look at this one. Got the red and the yellow. Very nice piece of Jasper there. You'll see this seam agate. All this is Lavic. Oops, knocked over one of the piles there. There's another piece of seam agate there. Kind of see, we'll get it wet. See what it looks like. It's got red and different colors in there. Pretty cool. Let's see here. This is a lot of the kind of more plain stuff back here. But even though it's plain, I mean, it's still got a lot going on in there. That could be mossy in there. It's kind of hard to say. It doesn't look like it's too mossy, but there is definitely some stuff going on in there. So this is kind of the plain stuff back here. Here's a piece that it's got, you know, some veins in there, a little red, a little gold, pretty cool, a little brown, pretty nice. Piece here just looks like a piece of bacon, kind of. Got another piece here, looks like burnt, kind of almost purple. Look at that. It's almost a purple, kind of a chocolatey purple with red, kind of cool. Here's a yellow and kind of a pink. Kind of looks like ham. Kind of a ham look to it. Again, there's just some orange with little agate stripes going through there. A lot of the seam stuff. Let's see. It'll take a nice polish. Here's one with the yellow in it. Kind of a wipe off some of that dirt. Kind of see that. Pretty cool. You can see there's a little bit of depth in that. So that will really polish up and make a pretty cabochon with that depth. It's almost kind of a little bit of mossiness in there. If you look, you can kind of see it. Let's see what else. I got some really good ones here in the front, I think. Here's one. Again, it's got kind of some depth. This is just a piece of a seam, but it's got mossiness in there.